the bed that Mommy made for Applewhite.
As my little girl says, I finally got around to making a bed for Applewhite. It took me a long time because Apple is very special. I mean, she's going to be the queen of ever after, so her bed had to be super royal and super amazing. And with everything that I do, everything starts with what fabrics I can find. And I basically have been collecting fabrics for a while. This piece I got off of Etsy, although I did not end up using it. I could not figure out how, but it's like a snow white fabric, and I like how it actually says apple on it. Ultimately, like I said, I couldn't figure out how to use it. These other items all came from Joanne Fabrics. So here's a piece of craft fur that reminds me of Apple's snow fox. She has a pet that is a snow fox. And this piece of white and black felt reminds me a little bit of her throne coming gown. And then I got this royally red crushed velvet fabric that I think looks very queenly. And then I got this textured gold and cream fabric. It almost feels like a brocade in texture. And then I got some trim. I think the trimming will really make her bed look exceptionally royal. And I first bought this, but I actually think that this is too cream, so I will need to exchange it for a deeper gold trim. Started off with 2 smooth foam blocks, not just one. I'm going to hot glue one on top of the other because I want a super high bed for Apple. And then I hot glued the gold textured fabric around the 2, and it actually ends up looking like a present box. And then I went and exchanged that trim for a deeper gold color. So here it is. I'm going to trim the bed. Whoops. I hot glued it all around so that the bed looks like it's been trimmed. This is her headboard that I cut out of the Amazon box. This is a gold laser cut crown that I pasted on these red bows, and I actually painted the crown gold before I did that. So now that's the headboard. And then in terms of the blanket, what I did was I hot glued the trim to the in between the gold and the red velvet fabrics. And then I hot glued on the white fur on top. Well, I cut a piece off first, and then I hot glued on the black and white felt. And I think that this ended up looking pretty royal. I think this looks extraordinarily queenly, princessy, whatever you want to call it. And to make her pillow, I'm going to use 2 pieces of the crushed red velvet and the gold trim. Then I ended up changing her headboard up into an apple shape and putting on a stem and a leaf. So now let's finish up her bed. And now let's add her pillow. Gorgeous. And now let's add her blanket. And voila! See, to me that looks like an exceptionally royal bed that fits the future queen of ever after. I actually made the blanket reversible. I ended up hot gluing some gold trim to the top, so if she got tired of it, she could just flip it over and have a brand new look. And I think that the bed complements Apple very, very well. I hope you guys think so too, and let me know what you think in the comments. And the only problem is it is a tight squeeze in her and Raven's room right now because there are so many accessories that have been created for them, the fainting couch and the vanity. So it's all in the way, but I'll have to figure out how to make it nice for them. Thanks for watching.